Now that we have our text set up, let's add some additional detail to this car. Let's go to the flame image and grab it, drag it over the thumbnail or tab of the file that we're working on and let go. So this flame, if I flip over to the final here, is going to go here down along the side of the car as well as on the hood. So we'll be doing a couple copies of this. So first off, let's turn it into a smart object. Right click, convert to smart object. I'm going to transform and rotate that sucker around and then size down and move it over about where I want it to be. Now that it's roughly the size that I need, I can hold down Command and play with the different corners to kind of get it to size exactly into that pane where I need it to be. Now looking at this, I'm not too fond of the funky head shape on that, so I'm going to hit transform again, right click and choose warp, and use my little warp tools to kind of bring that into more of a semicircle kind of half shape, so it's just more circular and doesn't have that really weird point, and then move it up. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now let's actually just grab another copy of our flame and drop on. Turn that one into a smart object as well. And hit Command T to transform. This one's going to be kind of short and fat, so I'm going to resize this so that it's pretty close to how I want it on the car. You can zoom in during a transform by hitting Command plus or minus to zoom out. And then hold down Command and move things around till this is about where it needs to be on the hood of the car. So I don't have any little weird bits hanging off into outer space. Now here's something. We've applied this on the car where the edge of the car actually changes angles, so the light changes on this. You can see there's some bit of a shadow. So we need to try and match that source and make it so that it looks like it has some of that shadow. So let's just flip through our blend modes real quick and see what happens. Hold down Shift and then push the plus key. And we're looking for one that keeps most of the original color but still lets some of that shadow come through. And there it is. Overlay looks like it does pretty good at maintaining the color but letting the detail of the picture come through. And you might be wondering why we're not doing that over here too. You can try to grab a different, flip through your blend modes and see if there's one that works. But the truth is that because this isn't actually changing color on the side of this vehicle, there's not really a need to. It doesn't look out of place. It looks pretty good where it is. So now that we zoom back, you can see what this car looks like with some flames coming off the front and the side.